Hello again, Bishop Phonsie here. University College Dublin, UCD, is one of the most famous universities in Ireland. One could say that it began with the work of John Henry Newman, now Saint John Henry Newman. He was invited by the Irish bishops in 1851 to come and found Catholic University in Ireland. So he came, spent a lot of time here from 1852 to 1858. He founded a number of Catholic colleges in Dublin, which were transformed, one could say, into what is now UCD, University College Dublin. John Henry Newman was born in England, even though his mother was French. He was a brilliant scholar. He started out life as an Anglican, took his faith very seriously, became very famous in the Anglican Church as a cleric, as a pastor, as a scholar, as a great preacher. But there was a disquiet in him. He was searching for the true church, and he could see things happening in Anglicanism which he thought were not in concord with the true church as founded by Christ. He began in a special way to read the fathers of the church, and one could say that in many ways he read himself into the faith, and he was converted in the middle of the 19th century, making his confession to Blessed Dominic Barbary. He didn't have an easy life. In 1816, his father's bank went out of business. In 1821, he himself had a mental breakdown, nervous breakdown, and in 1828, his sister died. He went on a tour then in the early 1830s to places in Europe, famous places of Europe. Rome was one of them, and went down south and went on to the island of Sicily off the boot of Italy. There he became very seriously ill in 1833, and eventually he got the boat home. He had to go first from Palermo to Marseille in the south of France, and then to cross France heading home. As he was on the ship going from Palermo to Marseille, he could see the coast of Sicily receding in the distance, and he began to think of the journey of his own life and where he was heading. Being a man of letters, he penned a poem which was later set to music, "Lead Kindly Light." And of course the light for him was Jesus Christ. And I hope for you and me the light is also that person, Jesus Christ, who calls himself the light of the world. One verse of the poem goes, "Lead kindly light amid the encircling gloom, lead thou me on. The night is dark and I am far from home, lead thou me on. Keep thou my feet. I do not ask to see the distant scene, one step enough for me." And the music is beautiful. Lead kindly light amid the encircling gloom, lead thou me on. The night is dark, and I am far from home. Lead thou me on. Keep thou my feet. I do not ask to see the distant scene, one step enough for me. You know, there are many people now who seem enveloped by gloom and darkness and are wondering, where is the light? What about tomorrow? There is worry and confusion about what tomorrow will bring. And maybe St. John Henry Newman speaks to us in that and encourages us to try to look at the light, to see what is Jesus, who is the light, saying to us now, and to live that moment with him now, and to take life one step at a time. One step enough for me. God bless you.